Welcome to Winds of Change. As technology connects the world so that businesses are able to work with one another from opposite ends of the globe, we are no doubt becoming more and more globalized at an unimaginable rate. In light of this, our topic for today is globalization and foreign investment. We have two industry experts with us today, Professor Michele Vincenti and Dr. Dennis Ray. Our first guest, Michele Vincenti, is the founder and president of Alvana Business Consulting, Inc., with over 25 years' experience in the financial sector. He is also a professor in strategy and management consulting at Royal Roads University. Welcome to the show, Michele.
Thank you for having me, GB.
So, Michele, I'd like to chat a little bit today about your background, and I know you do a lot of international work, and you're a business consultant, and one of the things that intrigued me the most about your portfolio is you have a holistic approach to business consulting. So tell me about that.
Yes, you are correct, GV. In terms of experience, yes, it goes back when I was still in Italy. And then, of course, moving to Canada 15 years ago, I kept going with my passion, which I know for many people would be dry, but the numbers, I like numbers.
Yeah.
In terms of holistic, that's where the difference in my mind is in consulting. And I will also connect this term to the investment world. Holistic for me means not watching things at issues or challenges only from the financial bottom line.
Okay.
But it is also important to think about what the people brings with them into the workforce. So having a good connections between profit, people, and of course financial issues, that's what makes business successful today.
Wonderful. Now, Michele, let's just start with a really basic question of what is foreign investment?
Well, foreign investment, it seems, I said, a funny word or a weird word, but right now, we with this technology, as you mentioned at the beginning, we are not anymore a nation or a country. We are one big village, in a sense. Because in fact, the technology was able to break all the barriers we had before. So until a few years ago, we were scared and we didn't know what was going on in China or India, in any countries. And so everything we don't know, it's like, getting into a room, in a dark room, you are scared because you don't know what is inside. The moment you turn the lights on, everything becomes so clear. So foreign investment is diversification. So if you are investing somehow, you don't have to invest only in one thing, or just because maybe a tip from a friend. Of course, there is no magic formula to make money into the investment. I wish I had this. I would be fishing or having fun in a warm paradise there.
Yes.
But again, diversification means investing in different countries.
Okay.
Each country has a different strength. For example, we know Canada, we are very strong in oil and gas or commodity.
Okay.
From the other side, a beautiful country, proud to be Canadian, of course, but we represent only 2.5% of the global market.
Okay.
So if we invest only in Canada and the economy is a cycle, we would go well only when commodity and oil and gas go well, and we miss lots of opportunities, which in other countries, are more specialized.
Of course, and I have to be honest, Michele, that when I was growing up, to invest in another country was a total no-no. People would say, if you invest in another country, you have no control of your investment in another country. Is that still true today? Do people still look bad upon or frown upon investing in another country?
Well, again, yes, there is still lots of people that thinks in this way, so don't feel bad about this.
Okay.
This is still, what usually the parents used to say to us, so it's kind of sort of transmitting to us the same concept. But I think I believe it would be a great mistake not investing in foreign countries. Now, what is important to do for investment is that you have to invest in something you understand.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter now where you invest. In fact, many people maybe is investing, yes, in another country, maybe in US or in Europe. Actually, let's make an example, investing in Europe, thinking they don't have any US exposure. Maybe that fund or that company actually headquarters is in US. So
Yes.
here you are under the impression you are investing in Europe and you're not. So my message is really to do your due diligence whenever you are investing, asking questions to professionals if you require a professional, do your own work to see if really you are investing for it. And again, it's highly recommended that you diversify by sectors and by geographical location.
So, Michele, do you feel that can somebody like me invest without having a professional? Like, can I, if I was to go and I wanted to understand that, like, say, for example, let's just say company ABC in India, and GB's decided, okay, I think I want to invest in company ABC in India. How would I go? Is my path only to look for a professional that would help me invest? Or is there an opportunity for me to go and do my own research? And how would that work?
GV, this is a very good question. And I strongly recommend to have a stronger relationship with an investment advisor or a certified financial planner or a stockbroker you really trust. And I would say that word of mouth is extremely important. So if you don't have anyone now, I encourage you maybe to talk to friends or family member who had a good experience with the professional. And the reason is that is really a full-time job. So except you are really, passionate and keen to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and think about, look about what an Nikkei did or whatever. So I would certainly encourage you to focus on what you are good to do and delegate. Of course, you have to trust the other person, but delegate it to professionals to help you with your investment. And the same is for consulting, same concept.
And it's so difficult because there's such a negative stigma around investors or around stockbrokers. I know for me that when I think of a stockbroker, I think, gosh, do you want to, because you have to build that trusting relationship. So I really like what you said that, if it's somebody that knows somebody, that's a family, that's, through your friend circle, through your social circle, whatever it is. So finding somebody that you can trust, because it is your livelihood, right, that the person is working with.
I agree. And I have to say, I'm now not licensed anymore. I've been for many years also stockbroker. So I'm now focused on management consulting for this is mainly my profession also, being a professor, of course, I love that connection with students. But again, every profession has positive and negative. I think it's in the human nature. There are good people and there are maybe not that good people. So again, I think you need to look for credentials. And not that the credential makes because sometimes people can make up also credentials. Sometimes you see an alphabet soup after names, but you never know what they are. But I think that it's very important that the professional keeps up with accreditations and continuing education, because I believe really that is the key that shows the commitment to the clients for the investor. And for example, again, you have to look for certified financial planners. You need to look for a fellow of the Canadian Security Institute, and I'm also a member there. A member I sit also on the national board still, even if I'm not selling, quote, stocks anymore. So don't ask me any tips about stocks. And the same for management consulting. Again, there are many consultants out there, but we have an institute of certified management consultant, which is member of the International Institute of Management Consultant. And we have, in all those certifications I'm certified with, we have a code of ethics. And so, again, if you're really committed, that's what it is. And 99% of my business in consulting right now, even like before in investment, came from word of mouth. So